Mallory, we're here. Wake up. Mallory. Mallory. Hey. Hey, Mallory, wake up.
Hey.
We're here.
What's happening?
Well, you fell asleep, but we've been driving. It's school time of year. There's been lots of kids out.
Yeah.
There's school buses. I've been really paying attention to the road like we have to this time of year.
Absolutely,
And you've been sound asleep.
Oh man, I've been having this dream.
You're having a dream?
Yeah, totally got it.
Well,
Yeah, it's a great dream. Where the heck are we,
we're shooting CTV5.
No, wait.
We got to get.
We're at the Dahlia Field.
Yeah, we got to get there.
Okay,
We're shooting.
okay,
We're shooting. Let's go. Are you ready for this now? Since you've been sleeping the whole time.
Had company over, but I gotta tell you about this dream.
You had a dream?
Oh my goodness, I was out in this field of flowers, man, spinning around.
Really?
And it was like ecstasy. I can't
Really?
even tell. Oh, the colors were phenomenal. Heather,
Hey!
I'm late. I'm so sorry.
Good to see you.
Oh, listen, I fell asleep, had a dream,
Yeah.
and let me tell you what a dream it was.
Oh no.
Well, listen, hey, thanks for the invite out here.
You're welcome.
Listen, Swan Island Dahlias, and a lot of people, even coming to the chambers, they say, "Is it at Swan Island?"
I know, it's
Come to
crazy.
that base
We're
right
here
out
in
of the
Canby.
gate, right?
Yes, it's crazy. We started in the 1920s on Swan Island, and it slowly moved out this way. And name never changed, and
Okay.
it should have for our locals. It's a little
You
confusing,
know what? But it carries
late
with it
now.
an ambiance,
Yeah.
though,
Yes,
right?
it does.
Okay, this is the largest grow of its kind in the United States.
Yeah, really in the world, if you don't consider the co-ops, because the co-ops in Holland and
Got it.
for the imports is what we compete with. But the largest single grower in the world.
And how many acres do you have in bloom?
About 40 acres of just
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
dahlias, how many varieties and types are there?
There's lots of different types, thousands of different varieties out there. We carry 365 varieties.
One for every day.
Yeah, there you go.
But all from the pom-poms, little tiny guys, to the anemones and all everything.
14
Dinner
inches
plates.
across
And
all the
14.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we get huge.
they're crazy.
I didn't realize they were that big.
Yeah, you've got another weekend of festival coming up, and can you just walk us through what that looks like?
So it's going to start again on Saturday.
Yep.
Go Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Got about 40 acres to walk through. You've got the indoor display rooms, which have about 400 floral arrangements down there. 15,000 blooms are down there. Live music from 12 to 4. Each day is a different artist, so check out the website and find out who you want to come listen to. Wine, beer, food. Learn how to divide your dahlias. So if you want to propagate them and grow more or give away to friends, we teach you how to do that. That happens noon to 5. And then I do an arranging and culture talk at 1 p.m. each day. And flowers galore.
And flowers galore.
Wow.
One thing you can expect here is just the mass amount of color, and the weather's going to cooperate even better this week because it's cooler, right?
Yeah,
I mean, that'll
definitely.
help.
Last week
Cool.
with that 100 degrees before the show, everything was a little faded. I think they were a little tired. We were a little tired. you know.
Yes.
This little cloud brings us a little refresh.
Yes. Absolutely.
So your gates open when?
10 a.m.
10 a.m.
to 6 p.m.
Okay, so and you don't have a gate fee at all, right?
No,
this is just, it's amazing.
The best part, I think, is that it's free to get
Absolutely.
in, free to park.
Yeah.
Come enjoy.
And now it's
Have a
time to
good-
just rock and roll
Yeah.
and enjoy the beauty.
Yeah, and fields will stay open through the month of September. So if you can't make the festival,
Just
come
come.
just see the field.
But the festival, just to let you know, is that down below.
Yeah, it's
You
a little
can't
tucked
even
away.
fathom how beautiful that is. I mean, it is amazing.
That's the big display. I mean, today it's all being taken down, and we'll start again on this coming Friday, setting it again. So we take it all down in between the shows.
And those artisans come in from all over Portland area.
all
and
over the state. Yeah, we've
state,
got a few from Washington, but all over the state of Oregon. A lot are retired, a lot are not, and just take a few days off work and come take care of us and help us. And they're definitely a paid position, obviously.
Yeah,
I
for
don't
sure.
think we could
Yeah,
get
no.
them to put in the long hours without paying.
Well, listen, if you want to have just the most amazing, I can't tell you, you can't fathom it if you've never been here. Swan Island Dahlia is right here in Canby, Oregon, and thanks, I know you're busy.
I know, it's a little crazy, but we
well,
love
you're
it. We
already
can't
lined
wait.
up over there, so thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Always a
Good to
pleasure,
see
sweetheart.
you.
Love you
Take
so
care.
All right, have a
Thank
great
you.
day.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Well, that kicks it off, right?
Yes.
That's this weekend, and boy, I'll tell you what. That's what is this weekend, by the way? What's the date?
Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, that's
It is the third through the
Third
fifth,
through the
right
fifth.
in there somewhere.
And that's what it is. Saturday, Sunday, and remember, it's Saturday, Sunday, Monday always
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
Dahlia Festival. So
Yeah.
very cool stuff, man. What else is going on?
So a couple other events,
Yes.
the 3rd through the 5th, the Willamette Valley Mineral
Right.
and Gem Show at the fairgrounds. Come see the dahlias, go to the rock show. Wow, lots of different arrangements with the gems, and just a really cool thing to go look at.
Yeah.
Just something a little different.
Good stuff coming up. Listen, we have for the chamber, we have our Good Morning Canby. It's always the first Thursday of the month, and this is no different. Guess where we're going to be? Canby Ford. And you want to be there, that's going to be fun. We haven't been there before, so
Yeah.
Jeff Feller's invited us in, and
Nice.
that's going to be a kick rear end time. man.
Nice,
We're gonna have a
nice.
good time.
That'll be fun.
Yes, absolutely. And we moved to, I think, about the 10th.
We do move to the 10th. Canby Cares.
Yes.
Canby Cares events down at Foursquare Church off of Territorial, 99 in Territorial. Going to be lots of things going on there. They're going to have a taco feed for one.
Yes, indeed.
Several different things. If you need a haircut, you need dental care, vision care,
Right.
those type of things are going on down there. It's all the local churches.
Yep.
And everybody got together to put this event on. It is going to be awesome.
And this is a multicultural event. So this is like, you know what, anybody's invited, especially those in need that just have some stuff. They can't, you know, they don't have the wherewithal to get
Right.
some dental or vision care done. This is a great place to come and just get that taken care
Yep.
of. It's at Foursquare Church right on Territorial and 99. I know you mentioned that already, but listen, that's going to be all day. So join us for that. It's going to be fantastic. I know you've
Right.
got a call coming in, which is fine. You're a fire guy, so you know
I am.
sometimes you got to take that.
Let me check this thing out here.
Meantime, I'm just going to tell you what else is going on the 10th, and that's the Garden of the Arts, and that is happening at Waite Park, beginning at 10 a.m. And that's kind of an all day till 4:30.
Yeah.
There's going to be live music. Actually, my daughter and I are going to do a couple of pieces.
Really?
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah, in the afternoon. But this is Canby Arts Association putting this all together, same day as Canby Cares, the 10th, but at Waite Park. And I'll tell you what, there's booths, there's artists there, there's going to be
Wow.
some dancing artists and those types of things. Just going to be a fun time. So both of those events are just high end, really good. So it'd be important to get to either one or both.
Good day to come to Canby because there's one more event on that
What
day.
else is going on?
Bridging Cultures.
Yes, indeed.
Fun event. Come out, have a good time. It's at Locust Street Park. Starts at 11:30 to 1:30. Just a fun time for community to get together, play some games, and just communicate with everybody around. It's a really fun thing
Really
to do.
cool thing. Hey, by the way, one of the things that's happening, I want to go backwards on Canby Cares. They're still looking for some volunteers. So if you have just that day that you want to set aside, looking for some interpreters for Spanish, and we're looking for some other types of volunteers, serving, those types of things. It really needs about 250 volunteers to function well. And I know that's a lot, but Todd, let me tell you what, it's worth it because this is all about Canby community and how much it does care, and it does.
And they are going to have a shuttle available that's going to go from the Locust Street Park down
Over to
down to Foursquare Church. So
Exactly.
so that's a great
Very
thing.
cool.
So all you need to do is get to Locust Street Park, and we can get you down there.
Yep. Very
So-
cool. Let's see, what else you got? Anything?
September 11th.
Yeah, what do you got
September
happening?
11th, we do a remembrance at our memorial in front of the fire station. Just remember what happened on September 11th. Remember the firefighters. Remember the citizens. Remember the police officers that we lost on that day. And this is the 15th year. This is the 15th anniversary of that. Have some special speakers coming this year. We're going to shut down the road in front of the fire station. We think it's going to be a big event. We want everybody to come out.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful thing to sit and remember.
It is. You know, I've had the good fortune to be able to be there in the last several of these events, and let me tell you what, this is just exactly what you said. This is a time for just remember the lives that were lost in the tragedy, but the first responders, the fire, the police, they ran into it instead of running away from it. And so many were lost that day, and this is a great time to remember that. But the memorials at your station are just really impeccable.
Yeah, we're real proud. We built that several years ago. We do something every year to improve it.
Yeah.
This year it's an Eagle Scout project. It's the Maxburg Lutheran Church and an Eagle Scout project. They build a walkway. It's a beautiful walkway and some landscaping and then a bench that you can sit at the bench and kind of reflect. And it's just it's a wonderful thing that they're doing there.
Really, if you haven't been there, really set this on your calendar. That's September 11th, so make sure you get there. What time does that start again?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
Yeah.
We always do it at 8 o'clock in the morning because that's just about our time that the first plane hit the first tower.
Yeah.
And that's why we do it that early in the morning.
For sure. Okay, we got some other stuff coming up.
So September 17th, the
Yes.
Chili Cook-Off and Safety
Oh boy,
Fair.
Here we go. I knew we'd get to this finally.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, I'm wringing my hands, buddy.
So I can tell you who has been the champion of the Chili Cook-Off the
why don't you tell us
last
that?
few years.
Yeah.
I just happen to know who that is. Canby Fire, the last couple of years, has won Judge's Choice.
Folks, can
So-
we knock these guys
So
off their
we are
pedestal,
the
right?
defending champions moving forward.
Well, let me tell you what. All we need is more people to join that
Yes.
chili cook-off, right?
Yep.
Registration forms at the chamber, registration
At the fire
form
station.
at the station, I think on
Canby,
your website.
and at the Canby Herald.
Yes. So lots of registration. Look, can we just knock these guys off their high horse? That would be so neat. I'd love it.
Yeah, you know, it's also a fundraiser. It's a
Yeah.
fundraiser for the fireworks on the 4th of July.
Yes, absolutely.
So that's for next year's fireworks. And it's a safety fair. We've got Impact Oregon. We've got the Burn Center. We're going to do hands-only CPR. We've got several different groups coming out, motorcycle safety.
Yep.
Bunch of them coming out to just give you some safety information and
Fantastic.
hopefully to keep you a little safer.
Fantastic.
And come out, do the chili, do the safety thing. It's a good time. It's at the Clackamas County Fairgrounds.
Right.
We are landing Life Flight at about 11 o'clock that day.
Which
So
is
Life Flight,
such
you'll
a
be able to come out and
treat
see
to be
that.
able to see them land that close, that's so cool.
Yeah, so it's a fun day, fun event. Starts at 10 o'clock in the morning. Chili tasting starts at 11.
Yep.
And we're done by 2. So it's a
short
it's
day.
a nice
Yeah,
short day. It's a really a fun event.
Absolutely. You know, another thing that's coming out is Live on Stage, and I was able to get away into the studio with Amy Russ, and watch this. She's going to talk about Live on Stage for just a minute.
Well, I caught up with Amy Russ here at CTV5 Studio, and thanks for joining me.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Always a pleasure to see you, and we're going to talk a little bit about Live on Stage, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so tell us just kind of the broad picture of Live on Stage.
Certainly. Well, Live on Stage Canby is the next generation of an organization that started 25 years ago here in Canby. It was the Canby Community Concert Association, and it was run by a nonprofit volunteer board of some local music teachers here and in Staten. They came in and they wanted to make sure that the residents and students of Canby had the most family-friendly, affordable, world-class acts available to them right here in town and not having to go to Portland or pay the fees or parking. So they've been bringing in world-class acts for 25 years.
That's pretty cool, right here to Canby. right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. Now, this is a national scale, right? Live on
is.
Stage?
It is.
And so they function in all towns in the U.S., or what? Do you know what the scope of their reach is?
Sure. Live on Stage services 250 different communities throughout the
Okay.
United States through various forms. Most of them are named community concert associations, but this one happens to be Live on Stage. Now, we changed names last year, and we transitioned from a board to me. And the reason for that is I served on the board for 5 years at the Canby Community Concert Association, and when they were ready for the change, they wanted someone who knew their heart, knew their soul, knew what they wanted to bring forward to the community and retain that community commitment, that education commitment. And so they asked me to take the job, and I've really enjoyed doing it.
Yeah, good. So this is a broader thing, you know. It's a couple of or 4 concerts, I think, in the series. This is really more about, you mentioned education.
It is.
About the arts, right?
Absolutely.
Speak to that a little bit.
Sure, no problem. So, again, the Canby Community Concert Association, the founders of Live on Stage Canby, wanted to make sure that it was an organization that allowed students to come and experience sometimes their first live performance ever with these artists. That could be a classical music musical group, it could be a world-renowned guitarist, it could be a drama group, it could be a country music singer. It just does the entire gamut, really. And part of the heart of this company is that we want to make sure that we can give back to the local students, and we make sure that at least one concert or one artist coming in each year comes in and does a free concert for the Canby kids earlier in the day.
Wow.
So we pack the auditorium with the blessing of the Canby School District. We work closely with them and the Canby Music Boosters, who actually do our concessions. And earlier in the afternoon of the same day of the evening concert, that artist has a special arrangement just for the kids. It's teaching, it's talking about how they came into being an artist and how their career has taken off and how much music has influenced their life.
Wow.
So just for an example, last year we had Susan Egan come and speak to the kids and sing for the kids. And if you don't know that name, Susan Egan is the voice of Meg from Hercules, the Disney animated film.
Wow.
And she was also the first person to play Belle in New York on Broadway. So the kids got quite the Disney afternoon treat, and they wouldn't stop talking about it for a very long time.
Yeah, what an amazing thing and a commitment on the part of Live on Stage, you know, really to do that. Very, very cool. Speaking of kids, you know, the concerts, the four concert series that is, we're going to talk about here in a second. Kids get in free to those, right? Is
Absolutely.
that correct?
Yep, all season long, kids 13 and under get in free with paid adult. That's another commitment from us to the community, that we want to make sure that the youths of today and the adults of tomorrow get an experience with a live artist.
Yeah, let's talk about the artists that
Sure.
are coming this year. And there's a process, a kind of a vetting process that you go through
There
to
is.
get just the right combination of concerts or entertainers here
That's right.
to this particular stage, which is the Brown Auditorium, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes.
so let's talk about the ones that are going to be here.
Sure. So for this season, we're very excited. We start on September 29th with George Bugatti.
No need to come back at all. Let's take a hut, dear. Get out of the rut, dear. Let's get away from it all.
If you like crooners, if you like Frank Sinatra, if you like Michael Bublé, if you like Harry Connick Jr., you need to come to this concert. He is the crooner of crooners. He's a headliner in Las Vegas, and he's a favorite of Tony Bennett's. To be perfectly honest. Yes, so he'll be playing Portraits of America, all of the crooner songs for New York, New York, Chicago, Georgia on My Mind. He'll be playing all of those classic favorites to the piano, and he has a couple-piece band that comes with him as well on
Fantastic.
September 29th.
September 29th. Okay, so after that one is...
Yes, after George Bugatti, we have Derek Nelson and Family. He's coming in October.
I could show you what you wanna see and take you where you wanna be. You could be my luck. Even if the sky is falling down, I know that we'll be safe and sound.
And have you seen the TV show Glee?
I have.
All right. Well, Derek Nelson plays on Glee. He is one of the top guitarists on that TV show. He was born and raised here in the Northwest, and he will be coming with his two siblings to do 3-part harmony and to pop and folk music. And he will also be performing earlier in the day for the kids, so they get to see a TV star as well as a musical star earlier in that day, and that is October 17th.
Now you also have a piano prodigy coming in. Alina is her name. Tell us
Yes.
a little bit about her.
Yes, Alina Karyeva is our next concert, and she comes in March next year. Now, our seasons run the school year, September through June, so it's kind of scattered throughout. But Alina will be coming in March. She is a piano prodigy. She was accepted to Juilliard at 16. She is from Romania. She is extremely personable, mid-20s, just an amazing, amazing artist. If you ever want to hear Flight of the Bumblebee on the piano, make sure and come to this concert. And Alina will be performing for the kids earlier in the day. Very exciting this year. We have not one but 2 free concerts for the Canby kids.
Wow. Very cool. Now, Adam Trent is after that.
You got it. Adam Trent is our final concert, and he comes in May.
Let's get things off right now. Let's not waste any time. I need a volunteer from the audience. If I come towards you and you look down, I can still see you. You people act like you see this every day. Boy, hold on, Jody. Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. Yes. Oh, yes.
Adam Trent is a world-renowned illusionist, high-tech illusionist, and storyteller, and he is ranked as one of the top magicians in the world. I think right now he's touring in Europe, and now he's going to come to Canby of all places. So it's really, really exciting. He will take you on a journey that you've never been on before and amaze you in the process, and that is in May.
Very cool. So there's 4.
There is.
And there's a couple of ways that people can go. They can go a la carte. They can pick and choose which ones they want. But the best value is certainly going to all 4 of them. Tell us a little bit about that ticketing situation.
Certainly, yes. So the way that the series is set up is the best value is to buy a concert season. And that's all 4 concerts. It's $75 for the entire concert series, which comes down to $17.50 per concert. Now,
Where can you go for $17.50?
Exactly.
Where?
Exactly. These artists are ones that will play at Arlene Schnitzer, where you're talking a good $70 and up per ticket, plus parking, plus ticketing fees. And you can see that very same artist right here in Canby for $17.50 if you buy a season pass.
Yes.
No parking fees, no ticketing fees, and a very intimate and fantastic theater of 800 seats.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Amazing.
If somebody wanted to go just to one, and you can also do that, just buy that single ticket.
You can, but those tickets are usually only available 2 weeks beforehand online or at the door, and they are $35 each. So 2 tickets for a single concert is really a season pass.
Yeah,
so,
you're halfway there. You might as well
exactly.
just just get the season pass.
You
right?
got it.
Okay. Listen, I'm so excited. I know, I remember going to the concert. It was I think she was 12 years old.
Umi. Yes.
Oh my word.
Yes.
That was such an incredible concert. So this truly is, this is world-class entertainment and music and the performance by all of the performance. They just totally are world-class. So you might as well just get that season pass and get it done.
Absolutely.
Where can people go to do that?
They can go online, www.liveonstagecanby.com /tickets. They can buy them at the door as well.
Right.
And I do want to just let you know that we don't have any sponsors. The ticket sales are what keeps us afloat and allows us to give those free concerts to the kids. So the more ticket sales we can get, the more free concerts we can give to those kids. So help us out if you would.
All right, very good. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for your time.
And ladies and gentlemen, go to Live on Stage, okay? All right, we'll see you there.
Bye.
I'm in a New York state of mind.
Todd, it was just really good to get together with Amy in studio.
Yeah.
And let me tell you what, there's so much passion in her heart for the arts, and for really a strong side of that is the educational piece when it comes to those performers, giving back to community and allowing kids to just have that very personal experience with the performers and stuff. That's pretty cool.
It is, and Canby is really good about that.
They are.
We've got lots of those type of things going on, and just send your kids out, take advantage of some of these things, and be part of, and you be part of what's going on with the arts.
Exactly.
It's
exactly
awesome.
Right. It is a very cool thing. Okay, the next thing we've got is on the 22nd,
Yes.
I believe, is our chamber after hour, and we're going to be at, guess, none other than
CTV5.
Man, so that's going to be fun. Listen, if you've never experienced being in the studio at CTV5, it's really cool. And so the after hours is going to be there. You're going to be able to look at the studio, look at the gear that's being used, and also the processing, the post-production work that goes on there.
Yeah.
And of course, Gordon behind the camera right
Yes,
over there.
yes.
He's always with us. And Tony Gonzalez,
Yep.
and some of the staff and crew and volunteers mostly will be there to just join in on that. So that'll be a really good time.
And the other thing that amazes me out of CTV5 and Gordon and Tony is they're willing to teach.
They are.
You know, and we've got these high school kids and
Yep.
college kids that are coming in there and learning this art.
Absolutely.
And it's amazing what they do out of CTV5 towards
on.
these things.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
always
yeah.
really impressed. So hopefully some of those kids are there
For sure.
just to hang out and show them what they've learned.
Yep. Absolutely. Anything else going on?
So
You got-
September 23rd through the 25th, Oregon Flock and Fiber
Which
Festival.
is very cool.
It is very cool and it's very big. They have the entire fairgrounds and it's all about flock and fiber.
Yep.
It's all about, there's spinners there, there's people that carding wool, and there's every kind of wool you can imagine, and sheep, and
Yeah.
it is amazing. I was walking through there and I thought it was a local festival at one time, and I'm walking through there and talking to some people and they go, we're from Minnesota. And I
Right.
said, Minnesota?
No, right.
We come every year to this event.
Yeah.
So it's not just a local event, it is
Absolutely.
a large event.
Yeah, absolutely. This is one that Canby ought to just be, putting up the banners and everything. Flock and Fiber Festival.
Yes.
It goes for 3 days. It's a really, really, just like you said, a
Yeah.
national event right here in Canby, Oregon.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
For sure.
So September 24th, Bridging Cultures again,
got
Locust
it.
Street
Yep.
Park. Come on out,
Yep.
be part of the community. It's just a big community event.
It is.
So
Yeah.
I think that's all I got, Mallory.
Yeah.
Have you still got that app on your phone?
I do, but before I show it, because
Okay.
I'm doing a little upgrade on it, but
Oh, you
it's
have?
pretty cool, yeah.
Okay.
But I just want to say, one other thing that's going on, and you can go to the website of Canby High School, Canby High School, the games. The football
Absolutely.
games, right? This is my wife's and our date night, right?
Yeah.
We just go to all the home games. We have a kick in the pants. But man, come out and support our high school football team and the other teams that are playing. Volleyball's
Yes.
kicking off.
Oh, yeah.
and all the, man, and I'll tell you what, they got great basketball, everything. Just
Yeah.
really good. Plug in to Canby High School, and you can go to their website and find all of the calendar of events right there.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
okay, you ready?
I'm ready. What
Okay,
you
should
got?
we show this off? Okay,
You ready?
so this is pretty cool. Now this is a little bit different.
You've done the upgrade.
So bear with me.
I
right?
hope you've done an upgrade. I remember last time.
We've had a few problems.
Yes, we
right?
have.
So this thing is like pinpoint accurate.
Okay,
this time.
all right.
And I think we're gonna get out there. Maybe go out to the field or something.
Okay, let's
Let's
go.
just say that. Okay.
Well, okay.
We'll go out to the field. Ready? Here we go.
All right, let's go.
1, 2, 3. And I think it's working, Todd. I think.
Mallory!
Oh man. Well, we're surrounded by flowers.
Mallory, where did you take us?
You know what? You know what you need to learn to do, buddy?
What's
Just be one with the flower.
Mallory.